Okay, lesson 103. God, being love, is also happiness. So I'm here with my happy girl, Justine. Hi. And we've just paused her favorite song. We started off with a dance. Why not? And yeah, I'm enjoying the continuation of the happiness lessons, which I'll call them. And I really appreciated what the lesson said right in the beginning. Happiness is an attribute of love. It cannot be apart from it, nor can it be experienced where love is not. Love has no limits, being everywhere, and therefore joy is everywhere as well. Yet can the mind deny that this is so, believing there are gaps in love where sin can enter, bringing pain instead of joy. So as I read that, I think of that same example where I was having lunch with my family, and then my mind, the thoughts came like, we shouldn't be watching TV. We should just be eating mindfully. And, there was something beautiful present, which is just that we were all together. We had a meal, and, the rest I could let go. And that was shown to me by doing the work. And the Byron Katie work kind of does that for me. It strips away all the blocks. And, the Course in Miracles is doing it as well. It's just sometimes, it's almost like we need a mechanism to unlock this truth. Because it feels like for me, there are some grooves in my mind where I just fall into a pit and I can't see clearly. But anyway, so that's what comes to me. And I had an earlier insight. I thought, I'm going to share that in the video. And now what is it? Well, I'll see if it comes. But I had a spiritual counseling session today, and I was the client. So sometimes I'm the counselor, but today I was so lucky to be the client. And reading the lesson and kind of applying it. Hello. She's really teething her bottom molars. What was occurring to me in all that I got to share and all the insights I got, it was really powerful time, powerful session, was how sometimes I can be afraid of what's coming in my life, or I can be afraid if I say this, what's going to happen, or if I do this, what's going to happen. And there's almost a fear in God or life, whereas in the lesson it's saying God being love is also happiness. And I think this is a great reminder. It was very hopeful to me that, because I've just recently been taught by John Mundy's teachings that God can be synonymous to life. So kind of whatever you assume or presume or think or believe about life is similar. It's what you're holding in your mind about God. And I like to think of God as generating, organizing, delivering. I mean, I'm happy to think of God as a source of, I don't mind the Jesus, God, Spirit, Holy Spirit. I don't have any issues with the names, but for some people, if God, because somebody asked me about my videos, is this religious? And it's no, as much as it's truth, or, and so if you don't like God as a religious term, but as a generating, organizing, delivering, as the source of life, the organization of life, the essence of life, the creator, just kind of being aware of how you hold God in your mind. And so this lesson is teaching us God being love, which is just stated. And I had a hopeful feeling in the end of my session that there's nothing I have to fear. I'm constantly working with a life force that loves me and is a loving force. And Jennifer Hadley has helped me very much in her teachings and reminding me there's only one power. There seems to be other powers, there seems to be conflicting powers, but there's only one true power, and we just keep getting to choose which one we're plugging ourselves into. So I love the lessons reminder, just saying God being love is also happiness. Sometimes I forget the wording. And I kind of had this renewal of hope today, and I'm grateful. And so we were practicing God being love is also happiness. To fear him is to be afraid of joy. So again, the lesson talks about how the truth is that love is all that there is. And then we believe in sin, guilt, and then that kind of comes in to wreck everything. So just a reminder that without the blocks to love, all there is love. So seek not. Seek not. Oh man. I just know it's seek to remove the blocks. So seek not for love, but to remove all the blocks to love's presence. Something like that. So I'm going to put the music on and let Justine laugh us out of here, but keep going. 103, happiness. I'm just curious what's next. I'm going to peek. Okay. I seek but what belongs to me in truth. God's gifts of joy and peace are all I want. Let's make it so. And so it is. Okay, here's our closing prayer. It's crazy, it's crazy.